Okay, here we go, Boom fans. We got DV8 Brutal Collision. Gonna drill this up. It's got the same core as the DV8 Collision. It comes with a the HK22 cover, but it's a solid and it comes with compound, so it's shiny. Which the most recent ball that I've had that they had that on was the Ebonite the One remix. And some of you that have been around me, or if you haven't been around me, I really love that remix. And you also know that I really love this DV8 Collision. So with this one here, we're going to drill up the DV8 Brutal Collision. Very similar to what I drilled up the Ebonite the One remix. You may or may not hear my dryer run in the background, so forgive me, but time is of the essence and we're gonna drill this sucker up. So what I'm gonna go with on this ball here is 50 by 5 by 30. That's what I ended up deciding. 50 by 5 by 30. So we'll get started on that, laying that out. Thumb will be about there. Fingers will be about there and there. Yeah. So that's about what I'm gonna end up with. I don't know if you can see all that. 50 by 5 by 30, and land me right about there. So time to get to drilling.
Alright, finally get to put together this Brutal Collision video. I get caught up calling it the Brutal Nightmare all the time, and I'm going to try not to do that during this video. From what I understand, they kind of, the color-wise, the color scheme on this ball, they kind of went back to the Brutal Nightmare look, but totally different ball. So I'm not familiar with the Brutal Nightmare, so I guess I shouldn't say that, but I'm pretty sure it's a pretty different ball. So as I said earlier in the video, it's got the same core as the other Collision, which I've said many times how much I love that ball. That's got to be probably my overall favorite ball out of all my stuff. The original Collision, it's a hybrid, it's really good. And so when I seen this Brutal Collision coming out, it's a shiny, solid, and it had the new HK22 cover. I think it's obvious to say I got pretty excited. Now, I knew it was probably going to hook, but I was not prepared for how much it hooked. This ball flat out gets it. It's pretty nutty. Now, unfortunately, the center I bowl in, the normal house pattern that I'm bowling league on most of the time, and the one you see here is a fresh condition. They put out what they put out ends up with a lot of friction, so I don't get a chance to use it a lot in there, but I'm using it on fresh here, inside fourth arrow, almost a fifth, and the ball's just nuts. Now, the really impressive thing about this ball is strong as it is, and this might be the strongest ball I've ever drilled. I don't know, it's hard to say. I mean, as far as like a strong ball, not losing energy down lane, being able to play in deep, this might be the strongest thing I've ever drilled. But there's probably stronger ones that are more rolly, that do better in heavy oil. I don't know, I haven't had a chance. Well, I take that back, I have had a chance to throw in pretty heavy oil, but not quite the volume I'm kind of referring to here. But this ball is, I mean, it's just nuts, dude. It's just nuts. So it's really good, stores energy really good. A pretty bad shot there, got away with it, but So yeah, I'm bowling on fresh. I bowled some on lane 8 there at the beginning, and then I mean, I'm up against the ball return. I got to drift around the ball return, so I decided to go to lane 7 where there's no ball return, and of course that lane was straight fresh pattern, and you know, I got a little bit further right to start with because I had bowled some games on lane 8 before I pulled this ball out. So you can see where I'm playing once again on the fresh pattern, inside 4th arrow to start with that ball. Now, having said that, I've said in many of my videos I lack speed, so there's that. So don't, if you're afraid of the amount of hook I'm talking about, you know, don't let that detour you too quick. This ball is going to be good for a lot of people. Probably not for people that lack speed. Like myself, I'm able to throw it because as you're watching this video, I'm really kind of keeping my hand out of the ball and trying to project the ball down lane. I can get away with throwing it. But unless you're planning on wanting the ball to do like that, then you know, I might not want this. But if you've got speed and you can get the ball down lane with, you know, you're younger or whatever, or if you don't have a lot of revs or whatever, this ball is going to be money. You know, I love it and I lack speed, but I am able to get far enough left with it to find enough volume to throw it. Now, would I choose to throw this ball on this house pattern? No, I've got too many other options. But occasionally, for whatever reason, and we haven't figured it out, something will go wrong with the machine, and the lane will get flooded, and so you'll show up. So I bring this ball to league every week since I've drilled it up, because when that happens, it did happen to me once in a little sweeper. Nobody could get the ball to move at all. People were missing a head pin right. I pulled this ball out and shoot 270, wheeling it off 4th arrow. So yeah, so basically, you know, if you got a lot of speed and you're willing to, you know, get the ball to wheel up like that, and that's what you're looking for, and this ball's good. It really hits hard. It slaps pins around. I don't know, man. I mean, this ball's that HK22. Everything they put out with that HK22 has been really good. I've got the Bigfoot hybrid. I'll be putting a video out pretty soon. It's also got that HK22 cover on it as a hybrid, symmetrical. So you'll be seeing that one pretty soon. Once again, I want to thank everybody for supporting my channel. Keep helping me grow this thing. I'm really enjoying doing this. I like to share the information. This ball does read the mid lane, and when it goes, it goes. I say if you let go of it pretty good, I haven't really seen it die down lane. You throw it bad, I think any ball just gonna hit like shit. But you let go of this thing good, and it stores energy really good. So if you want this ball, you be prepared for it to hook. Be prepared for it to be very continuous down lane. Get ready to move left if you're right-handed, and move right if you're left-handed. You know, like I said, if that's what you're looking for. So this ball's really good. Another bad shot, trip 4, nice. But yeah, all right. Thanks again, and hope you enjoyed the video. Boom out.